Luxury is not what you wear, it is what you leave behind. Introducing Orel, a fragrance crafted for those who command attention without saying a word. Rich, elegant, unforgettable. Every note tells a story of confidence, sophistication, and timeless beauty. An unforgettable presence, a signature that remains long after you've gone. Orel, the essence of distinction.
What if I told you the advert you just watched was actually created with no studio, no camera, and no professional team? What skill do you have in 2026? Is AI skill part of it? The video performed you just watched was actually created in less than an hour using just few AI tools. Exactly, just you, your AI skill, and your smartphone. Why do you need AI skill in 2026? Everyday business actually needs advertisement, but the cost of actually producing, like coordinating advertisement, is actually expensive. That's why a lot of people are not actually advertising their product, not because they don't want to. But on today's video, AI is actually changing that. If you have really wanted to start creating your own advertisement for your products, for your brand, and you don't know how to go about it, sit pretty, let's get right into it. Step 1. Think like an advertiser. Now, first thing first, before you start anything, before you start creating any advertisement, it is very important that you first of all think like an advertiser. Don't jump into tools immediately. First of all, ask yourself these few questions. 1. What feeling do I want people to experience when they see our product? 2. Who is this product actually meant for, and what's the best message that I'm going to use to actually align with these customers? Now, this is the fact. Great advertisements actually don't sell products. Emotions actually do. And now to step 2, we're going to be bringing our communication, our emotion to life using AI tools. So we're going to start from prompting. From prompting, we generate our scenes. From our scenes, we create our videos and bring these visuals to life. So the very first one we're going to be using is the chat GPT. Yes, I know this is a popular one. You can equally use Cloud, you can use Meta AI, depending on the one that works best for you. But for this tutorial, I'm going to be using ChatGPT. Okay, so the first thing here is you have to generate the right prompt. Yes, I always talk about this in all my AI tutorials. The best thing that can actually happen to your video is prompting correctly, like when you prompt the real deal. Now, this is how this works. If you actually prompt the wrong thing, if you give half detailed information to the AI tool you are using, actually it's going to produce something of low quality. Yes, you have to know the right words, the right way to actually say it. I always say it, be expressive. Yes, whenever you are trying to talk to ChatGPT, I usually use the voice so that you can actually express yourself very well, because in typing, you may not add some things or you may spell some words wrongly. Now, when you use the voice prompt, you tend to be detailed, like very clear, you be precise, you give a very valid information that will help give you the best output. Okay, so prompting is the essential part of every AI production. You need to pay a very good attention to your prompting. Pay a very good attention to prompting. Whatever you want to achieve in terms of quality, the cinematic nature, the accent, like literally everything starts with your prompting. What you give in is what you're going to get out in return. You have to make the AI think like an advertiser so they can give you something real beautiful. That's one way you can get a professional output and not average results. Now, another mistake that some persons make while creating is they don't create multiple scenes. Yes, they create one scene and work with it. It is very important that while you are creating, try to create multiple scenes. That will help you to actually choose in between, like which is the best. Because if you actually input a particular prompt and like you run it over time, 1, 2, 3, 4, the results you will get definitely will vary. For instance, if you input a particular prompt and the output didn't really give you what you want, you can actually add a little or change a little, 1 or 2 sentences in what you have given in, and the next result will actually come out differently. So it is very important that you work with multiple scenes. Okay, create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scenes. Okay, then you can choose the best out of it. So let's move on.
Okay, so we're gonna go straight to ChatGPT, and here is the prompt I used to generate it. So you can read through it, and the key things I said were make sure to create it in scenes, 5 seconds. That is, each of the scenes should at least be what I can use to create 5 seconds video. So I only made it clear for it to be a luxurious kind of advert. I only added the fact that I want it to look realistic, and I want something that is going to be of 8K quality. The cinematic nature should be top notch, and basically I included all this. So this is what it came out to be. So it gave me incense as I requested. It equally gave me both music, sound, and voiceover. These are all you need to include in your prompting so that it can come out right. Okay, so here is the prompt I got. It say ultra realistic cinematic luxury perfume commercial, early morning Lagos, golden sunlight, blah 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 blah. So you can see this is the music prompt that will give me my music as well as the tune. So you can see it actually created in scene. This is scene 3, 10 to 15 seconds. That's 5 seconds each for every of it. Okay, so that's it. Now the second thing, this is the prompt I'm going to use now to generate the luxury perfume, the bottle. I like to do this with ChatGPT because it's the master planner of the creation, so that it can actually give me what actually aligns with what he has given. So here I added this prompt, and he gave me what I don't like. So I told him I don't like this, so he can give me something else with a different name. Okay, that's why I said you should always try different options, then you will know which one suits best. So I'm going to pick one name, number 3. Okay, so and that's what we're going to use to create today's advert. So let's go. So I told my AI tool to give me a prompt I'm going to use to generate. So you can see that it should give me luxury and nothing but luxury. Okay, so you can pause to read through my prompt. Okay, so I gave in this prompt and it actually gave me this. So you can see it's something beautiful because it's actually the master planner. It's the one that actually designed the script. Now I equally tried the second one for the second scene because two things are going to be happening in the scene together. So I download it by clicking right here. So I'm going to go now to create other scenes image, other scenes as well, so that we can always have. So I'm going to copy this first one. I'm going to just copy the same one. I'm going to go look through it. It said okay, modern glass skyscraper. So couples are involved. Meanwhile, I'm here to generate image for couple. So I'm gonna go to my phone and select the image I want to use because I want to use my image. Okay, so this is my image, and I'm going to ask him to actually add the man. Okay, someone beautiful that speaks luxury. So this is the image I want to use. So I'm going to tell ChatGPT all I want him to do to the image: the blue dress, the luxury hair, everything. My hand should be put down and all. Okay, so I did it. I told him everything, and still asked him to make sure everything is luxury to align with the script he has given to me, and this came out. Okay, so this was the output, and I said no, I don't want the hands to be raising up. You have to redo this with hands down. So I send in the script again, and this was the output. Okay, so you can see that you can always pause the script to look through it to see the content of it. Now this is one thing, you can prompt something and when it comes out you see some mistakes in the typing, but don't panic. Okay, now it's time to generate the couple's image. So sim 3, the lady image on blue dread, and you should give me another cute man that will speak luxury. It should be fair skin, tall, handsome. Okay, so this is what it gave me. So this is the sim 3, what I'm going to use to create my sim 3. Okay, now the next thing I did as well is to save all the images I've generated. Okay, Now, after saving this image, I'm going to go to my next tool to generate, because other things I can use the image I've gotten to work through it. So I'm going to go to the tool I want to use to actually create, like bring this visual to life. So I'm going to be using Quen AI for this tutorial. So I'm going to go to my browser and type Quen AI. Okay, you can see that at the top. Okay, so I typed it in, and this is the outlook, the interface. So you're gonna tap here to view it, okay, to make it look bolder. I hope you can see that. Let me try to zoom it a bit so that it can be very clear. Okay, this is the space we want to work with. You can see a plus button right here. You can see other things. So the first thing, you have to change to what you want. You can see options. Once you click on this plus side, you're going to see video, image, the search, wherever you want to do, just tap on it. You can see the ratio. It is on 16:9. If you don't want this, if you want another aspect ratio, you can tap on it. You can see other like other options to choose from. So you choose the aspect ratio you want to create with, and that's it. Now the next thing is to go pick your image, go to your gallery. So you still tap on this plus button again. You can see upload attachment, and that's going to take you to your gallery. And when you get there, you know the thing you want to create, you pick a picture, an image that will match your scene. So I picked my image, and voila, it is here. So I'm going to go now to copy the scene I want to work on. So the image I picked, I'm going to come here and copy the scene that actually aligns with it. That's the scene that I'm supposed to use to design, to bring that very space to life, or that very visual to life. Okay, so I copied it. That's sim 3. So I'm going to copy it to the essence of the music. That's where the music background will come in. That's where the background music comes in. Make sure to copy to that extent, and make sure to include it in your prompt when you are prompting. So I'm going to send it and wait for it to come out with something, and voila, this is what it gave me. Let's see. Isn't this beautiful? Okay, so I'm going to save it, then I'm going to try another one. So this is how you're going to do to generate all your scenes. Okay, work with the same process, and this is the second one I generated. Okay, let's see the turnout. Let's see what it gives. You can see this is actually the last part. Okay, now that we are done, we're going to go to 11 labs to generate our voiceover. So we type 11lab.com, and it's going to take us to their interface, and this is what the interface looks like. So you can see you have to log in, because we don't log in, it's not going to work. So I click on my login, then this is the interface. Okay, so you're gonna see where there is speech, sound effects, speech to text, and all of that. I go for speech because I want to work with my speech. So I'm going to copy every of the voiceover I have in my scenes one by one. As you can see here, I have a fragrance created for those who command attention without saying a word. So these were all that was contained in the scenes I generated, and I'm using this voice, Alice, clear, engaging. So you just tap on it, create it, download it, then take it to your editing app. So I'm going to be using CapCut to put everything together, and here it is. Now I open CapCut, tap on new video, then check out the videos one by one and pick them accordingly, then arrange them the way I want them to appear. If there is anything I want to edit out, I cut out some little, not too much anyways, then add some transition to make it align. And that's how we came about the entire advert. Okay, so at the end of the day, I downloaded it, and you can equally use voiceover from CapCut as well. There are chances for that, as you can see here. Voiceover, you copy all the prompts, type it right there, then create the voice that you want. Okay,
Today, AI allows almost everyone to bring creativity to life. The tools are available, the opportunities are there, but the question is, what are you going to be creating with these tools? Why are you not using them yet? Anyway, if you're seeing me for the first time, so welcome to the channel. Right here, we do a lot of things. We talk about digital growth, we talk about content creation, we talk about AI creation, and every other thing in between. So if you like what we do, you can actually join us simply by subscribing. And don't forget to turn the notification bell on, because that's going to give you quick notifications whenever I post a new video. Keep staying safe. See you in the next one. Bye.